Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jaguars in the Barn video. So we're still at the back end, as you can see, and I was just doing a little bit of work around the rear wheel arch. It's got like an underseal protective cover on it, and I just started picking away at it just to see what was underneath it. I thought, well, it doesn't look too bad, you know, it's a little bit of surface corrosion. And I started picking and picking and picking and picking and picking and picking until that. Da, da, da. So, totally unexpected. It was only a small hole, tiny little blister in the underseal. As I was peeling it away, it's obviously been a bit of a rust trap. So that's what it's left me with. So I'm having to make a new plate up to put in there. If I just go inside the rear wheel arch, hopefully you can see what's happened. So there's two layers here. So you've got the inner wheel arch, which has a lip, this bit, and the sill panel goes underneath this lip and just creates this rust trap. So I never knew it was there, so it's only cleaning it back. That's literally me peeling away a bit of underseal, nothing more than that, which has led to that. So luckily I can weld. So I've cleaned it back until I can see all good metal further down. Hopefully you can see that. So it's not horrendous. By the time I cut this away, it'll be fine. So I've already made up a new panel. Which, if I can get it one-handed, I'll go on. I'm going to show you one-handed, I don't think, but basically I cut the old one out, that'll sit up inside there, welded up, and hopefully nobody will ever know. But there you go, yeah. Rust traps on the Jag. So what I thought was my super solid Jag, it's got a little bit of corrosion. So not to worry. So I'm going to get on and get that all cut away now. Then I'll clean it up and I'll come back and show you what it looks like after I've cut it away and cleaned it up. Hi everybody, welcome back. So from the last video you'd have seen that I've found my little rusty hole, which I've cleaned up and made a new panel for it. So there's nothing really to worry about. It was just a surprise. It was a surprise, I should say. So we've cut it away. We've treated the inner seal, which luckily was all in good order. We've made up a new panel. So I just want to show you what we've done so far. So if I just point you around to the car, I'll go down here. Hopefully you can see that. So we've cut away, looks really big, but obviously we've got to get back to good metal. So we've cut it away. I've treated the inner seal there with some of that Hydrate 80, which works an absolute treat. So that's just had its second coat now. So that's just drying off. So I've cleaned up all around the edges of where we're going to be welding. You notice I've kept the lip of the inner arch because that's actually still in good order and it'll allow me to retain the shape. So that's ready for the panel to go in. So I've got my welder down here. I've just got a little MIG welder that I've had for, crikey, 30 years, 20 years, 25 years, something like that. And I'll just whip you over to the bench and show you the panel that I've made. So I've had, you know, there's an old wing panel from a Volkswagen Type 25 that I used for bits and pieces. So I didn't need the whole panel on one of the vans I was restoring. So it comes in great for stuff like this. So this is the new panel that I have made. So you can see it's got like an anti-rust film protective coating on it from the factory. So you've got to grind that away, give yourself a nice super shiny edge for your welding. And I've left just the slightest of lip all the way around to give me a nice finish onto the wheel arch. So I've just bent that around this breaker bar which I put in the vise just to give me the shape. So what I've done is actually made this part first, making it oversized, and then by making that a perfect fit, I then drew around this panel against the old sill, cut that out, and then with a little bit of fettling should give me a really good fit into the hole that I've created. So that's what I'm going to be welding in. So yeah, this, yes, I can't really show you one-handed. I'll get it all put up on the magnets and stuff. So that's going to go into there. It should be job done. Then once that's done, I'm going to run some sealer. I'm going to get into position. So between the original wheel arch, which will go to my new panel, and between here. So that should stop that from happening in the future. What I've also had to do, up underneath the inner seal here and the outer seal, tucked up, with some foam, probably some old sealant, bonding or similar. So I've had to take that out because otherwise there's a great risk of fire, which obviously I don't want. So that's basically it. Just nice clean edges all the way around. And then we'll get to welding that piece in place. And then we'll show you the results of it all welded up once it's all in there. So check back in a bit. Okay, so that's the patch. I'll get it to focus. That's the patch welded in. So it's a nice flush fit all the way around. It's better if I turn my flash off. There we go. So yeah, nice flush fit all the way around. Retained the original wheel arch. It's getting dark now, so it's hard to see about shadows. Yeah, a bit of final dressing. And then get the old underseal product back on there again, like it had from the factory. I think we'll be good to go. So what could have been a bit of a nightmare, it's turned out all right. And so once I've got it down off the axle stand, I'm going to clean this up as well. So we'll take it back a bit further with the underseal and paint it up. Obviously it's not going to be a professional finish, it's just me doing it. I've ordered some spray cans. Mine is JHE Sapphire Blue. So we'll get some rust protection on there, primer, paint. And yeah, very happy with the results. So I'll finish up with this part of the video now. And then when we get some paint and stuff on it, then we can show it all off again. So that's it for now. Thank you.